Hello, today I would like to present you this absolutely beautiful vintage UV tanning lamp that was manufactured by Polish company called Polamp, and it is extremely interesting model, and that's because I seen one-to-one copy of that device, but it was labeled Philips, so one company must license it from another, and I'm not entirely sure who was make it first, but this is how it presents. From your health reasons, this is a very nice model, and that's because we can just use the infrared, which are going to give us nice warm feel. Here we've got tutorial how to use this device and how long expose yourself to the UV radiation. On top we've got days of our sun tanning session, and on bottom we've got our time. So day 1 we should use 1 minute, day 3 we should use 1 minute, 4 and 5 day 1.5 minute. The days that are not labeled here we are of course going to skip. Since it is a vintage stuff, back then people do not own iPhone at their disposal, so it was pretty common that you are going to find a dedicated timer on a lot of different equipment, and you are just going to set the time. So for example here we've got a 1 minute, and after the time go off we are going to hear beautiful mechanical ring. Yeah, maybe it wasn't that beautiful, but it was clearly a mechanical one. Here we've got our infrared tubes that are just spool of wire, and as you can see it presents absolutely beautiful, and they are going to be glowing red hot. If you take a look at the switch, you are going to be noticing that we do not have option for only UV, and that's because the infrared coils are being used as a current limiting resistor for our bulb, that is a discharge tube. So we can go with infrared, that is going to be absolutely beautiful if you've got all sorts of different pain on your body, like on your back or maybe shoulder. And then we've got UV plus infrared, and that is going to be used for tanning. Of course, you could that use also for retro brightening, but you have to be aware that you are not going to be only using UV, but also infrared. So if you put something really close to the emitting part, you can melt it. So I would not advise that. It is very nicely built, and we've got ability to adjust our angle. And here you've got the bag. Under that flap you can put your glasses and cord. And here is the model number if you would be interested with the power. It is 125 watt of UV, and infrared we've got 300 watts. Since UV radiation is harmful to your eyes, I'm going to be using PPE in form of protective glasses. And first we are going to start with just infrared, and I believe for that you do not need to use any safety glasses, and you are going to feel right now the heat, and the coil are going to be glowing red hot. Let's try to strike our arc, and as you can see we've got a beautiful arc. After like 1 minute it will get full blast. So this is how it presenting. Absolutely beautiful, just take a look. And one pro tip for you: inside of the discharge tube you've got a mercury vapors, and there might be situation that after you leave it running, turn it off and turn it on, then it's not going to start. Then you have to turn everything off and wait couple moments after it cool down, and then restrike it, and you are going to have absolutely beautiful results. So that was a quick look at this vintage UV tanning lamp. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time, and bye bye.